EK4?
EJ9.
EJ9. Damn, I need to get my abbreviations right. Anyway, like, not EK9, but EJ9. So, potato, just minus the seam welded chassis. Anyway, we tried to do a lap with this car last year, but then it was red flagged, and then the morning after there was a massive pileup, and it was rain, and then it made very little sense. So the coolest bit about it is, of course, underneath we have. Can we have a look what we have underneath?
Yeah, of course.
That makes, of course, a lot of sense. But the most important thing is actually here. We have a sequential gearbox from Quave. Voila! Now, the only downside, but actually I would say even maybe upside, is that it's still drive-by cable and not drive-by-wire. So when you downshift, you need to operate throttle blip yourself, or so to say, heel and toe. Which I actually really enjoyed, because it felt as if I was doing something myself as well. So that was actually very nice. Other than that, we do not find any ABS here. So it's all mechanical. We have honed brake, brace, booster thingy that you definitely need to have on all your cars if you're running classic Honda. The best mod to stiffen up the pedal and have more sense in it. But otherwise, this is a Frank, so 24 bottom end, K20 top end, and stock bottom end, so it's like what, 260, 280?
280, so yeah, just a bunch of bolt-ons with Haltech Elite 1500 management, and just, yeah, I just wanted something super reliable, and you know, if that does end up going pot, yeah, it's relatively inexpensive to sort out.
Yeah, nice. Very clean engine bay, very much like it. Also huge dials for suspension, it's like phone for scale. Yeah, it's quantum shocks were actually very nice and soft, and combined with Air 1 tires with the softer sidewalls, it was actually very nice to run it on the ring. We have Spoon big brake kit. Which pads were those actually?
I think just a good set of like race PBS.
Yeah.
Nothing overly special.
PBS is very good. PBS does fantastic parts. Then we have bright seats. Oh, where are the Takatas, man? What kind of JDM mismatches?
I know. It's. I need to do it. I get a lot of stick for it. Yeah.
We have bright bucket seats, proper JDM. The only thing that was a bit interesting to drive, look at this. So the seat is in the middle, but when you look up, the steering wheel is a bit off-centered. So we could use it as a driver excuse. The thing that I would like to change slightly is, of course, you have to be more centered. And it would be nice to have like steering wheel extension, because that would be like really, really good. Now, when it comes to the gearbox, it's also unfortunately a 5-speed, so on a very high speed Nürburgring Nordschleife, it was redlining quite a lot, or like, yeah, Schwedenkreuz, Foxhole, and then Kesselchen Climb. It was like, okay, we're missing a bit of power. You can of course work with different gear ratios, or maybe find a 6th gear, or you name it, but yeah, other than that, it was very nice, and actually a relatively simple build. Sequential gearbox, T's, 37s, yeah, very simple, but actually, oh, real carbon roof, that's nice.
Roof, yes.
Nice actually. But the weight reduction is actually not that crazy, because you do have carbon roof, but you have still glass windows, so it, you could go crazy, but it's actually very comfortable from what I can tell. It's very nice. You could have even left the AC in it. It didn't come with AC.
Well, weather like this,
yeah, would be nice.
I would like it now.
Yeah, no, epic. Is there anything we may have missed? Mosma?
No, I think you're pretty good. I think you've got most of the spec down there.
Yeah, very cool. No, I really loved it. Fantastic car to drive. It was very nice. I even asked if I could do a second lap. I was allowed to, even third and fourth, but it was getting really hot. Actually, like half an hour after the lap, I'm still sweating. But that excuse aside, we didn't have a 6th gear, so I knew like, okay, there was not much more we could push, and I think it was like already nice enough for you guys to see. Anyway, I'm happy we could make it happen, because this was honestly like among the top cars that I really wanted to drive this year, because we tried it last year, didn't work out. Now we made it this year. It was really, really cool. Back next year with more mods?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. What's the plan?
I just want to just continue using it. I think in terms of mods, probably the next thing for me would be dry sump. I want to try and get wider front tyres if I can. I can easily fit wider fronts.
Yeah.
Aero, I do have a big wing, but
because you're only in 225s. Yeah,
yes.
You can fit much bigger in there.
Yeah, I've got a BYC wing, but being all aluminium,
not allowed.
No, they don't let them on.
No.
So I'll just make some plastic end plates or something.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Yeah, just 3D print something will work. Anyway, epic. Thank you very much. Once again, I'll see you next year then.
Yeah. See you soon, mate.
And you guys enjoy the lap. Now everyone is going to give me a hard time for not having the gloves on once we went through it, for all the traffic behind us. I have my gloves on, but the mic was not prepared. Anyway, curious, excited. Am I intimidated? No, not that easily. Ugh. It'll be very hot in here. tell you something about the car. Freaking epic. It's not the first time I'm driving the sequential Civic. First time was in Greece with the GRT Civic. This is, however, first time I'm driving it on the ring. I think it's the best sequential car I've driven so far, because so far we had Donkerford, we had Caterham, and now we have this. And I actually got the hand of heel and towing, because you do need to rev match it, because the car still has the original drive-by cable and not drive-by wire, so you cannot do rev match through ECU, but that will be one of the next upgrades. Didn't dislike it. My only problem is, yeah, the car gets too hot. So I kind of wanted to do a second lap, but there's not going to be much more into it. So A, it's hot, and 2, we're missing 6th gear. That's a big miss, because the car was running in the red line quite often. But overall, really loved it. At the beginning, I had to get used to the brakes, the brake pedal, because it's kind of soft. There's some flex, although it has like the honed, like the brake booster lock thingy race, which is a must-have. Great car, really enjoyed it, like every Civic. But is there a but? Yeah, the gearing and the heating. It has a oil cooler, because you can see that the temperature is down already now. But it makes no sense to do the second one. It was very cool. Really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did as well.